Hello, and welcome back to Create Astral, where I am just getting ready for today's project. We're gonna need quite a few blaze rods. Ooh, what is happening? And there we go, that should be enough there. And with these, we can pulverize them to get double the blaze powder out of it. And then we're gonna have to do something a little different to make our Eyes of Ender here, which I've gone ahead and built up here. So we'll just go ahead and throw our blaze powder in the first deployer, and then powdered obsidian in the second one. And then we'll need to put some lava in the spout. I'm just gonna use this item drain we have back here to do that. And then we should be able to start throwing our ender pearls on. And then we should be able to start throwing our ender pearls on. They have to run through 3 times to get through this. And here we go, we got our first ones coming through now. And here we go, we got the last of them now. And now I think we should be just about ready to go take on the ender dragon. And that pearl already definitely broke, so I'm gonna have to go make another one. Oh, I think we might be here. Oh, here we are. And after ages of searching, I think we finally found our portal here. And I don't think we're missing anything this time. Let's take a shot at it. Yeah. And there we go, that should be our last one here. And now hopefully our guy isn't immune to melee damage like he wasn't the last time I did this. Alright, I have high hopes this time. Oh yeah, this is working much better. I think we just need one more shot on this guy, just waiting for her to perch. There we go. Should just have to tap her a few times. There we go. Now, the reason we wanted to come to the end today is we want to find some of these ender slimes. And these are going to be used as part of our blaze cake recipe, which is going to be our first step into getting steel today. Now, I'm not actually sure how these guys spawn. I think it may be one of those floating islands like we have in the overworld, like that right there. And if we're lucky, hopefully we can catch one of these guys falling off their platform instead of having to go all the way up there ourselves. But it doesn't seem like it. Let's see if we can climb our way up there. Here we go. And it doesn't seem like there's any slime spawning up here, but we can grab these ender slime blocks instead. And this should be plenty to get us enough blaze cakes for today. And we can always come back later for more if we need it. And the other thing we're going to need for these blaze cake are echir balls. And these are just going to be found in the nether, the same way we just found those ender slime balls. We'll just have to look around for a bit and see if we can't find one of those floating islands. Here's one right down there. And then we're looking for these orange blocks to grab our echir slime. Hopefully that's enough to last us for a little bit. Now to get our blaze cake base, we're going to mix our slime balls and some moon cheese in a basin. And here we are. And now the other thing we're going to need for our blaze cakes here is blazing blood. And this is also going to be made in the mixer using blaze powder, sulfur dust, and lava. All of which we should have already pretty easily. And now to get our blaze cakes, we're just gonna throw our blaze cake bases onto a depot and have the blazing blood spout onto them. And there's those. And now before we can start making steel, we're gonna have to make steel dust, which is gonna be made by infusing iron dust and coal dust together. Now I'd like to make a good amount of this stuff today. I don't think we'll need too many though to get us through the items that we need. And we can just throw this into one of our old alloy makers here and superheat the blaze cake. And we should start seeing some steel come through. I believe it's about 3 to 1 on these dust to ingots here. And here we are, here's our first steel. Now there are a couple things we can do with our new steel here, like getting the second tier of rocket. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet. There's one more thing I want to take care of back in the Industrial Revolution quest. And that is to get one of these mining rigs. Making this is going to allow us to mine pretty much any ore in the game. And we're going to be able to make this now that we have access to steel. We'll also need to make a couple of these Mark IV circuits, which shouldn't be too difficult either. Here we go, here's our mining rig computer, and we'll also need a data card encoder, and last but not least we'll need one of these empty ore data cards. And then we should be able to hook these two up to our power system here. Now to actually get data onto our data card, we're gonna need to actually get a full stack of the ore we want and then write it to the card itself. And I'm kind of slacking in the ore department, so it looks like we may need to do some mining real quick. Time lapse a little short, so it wasn't too long, but I did manage to pick up a full stack of iron, copper, redstone, tin, and silver, and I tried to put in zinc, but it doesn't take it, so we'll save that for another time. All these other ores we can always go back and mine some more later, but for now though, with what we got, we can write it onto our data card. We should be able to take this now and throw it into our mining rig computer, and it's going to start producing some ores for us. And we can just have a chest right next to it, and it will output any ores that it makes into there. And then of course we can add another mining rig drill onto this. We would just need another drill head, but it looks like we got a pretty good output of ores here. I'm hoping it's going to give us enough to make another data card when we need it. We do have an energy problem though, so it's looking like we're definitely going to have to upgrade our alternator wall here. There we go, that's better. It's still not nearly enough though, unfortunately. I think this may be a problem we have to solve next episode though. But of course we have to end off like we have every episode so far, and that is going to be upgrading our armor again. And now that we have steel, we can make a full set of steel armor. This isn't a direct upgrade to the one we have. We can do that next episode though for sure. And there we go, there's our full set of steel armor. That's going to do it for today though. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.